Today, we are diving into something really practical: how you, as a manager, can use AI not just as another piece of software, but as a genuine strategic partner. We're going to get into real-world prompts you can literally copy and paste to make your strategy work sharper, starting now.
And we've all been there, right? You're in that conference room, trying to get your team on the same page, thinking 5 moves ahead, all while the ground is constantly shifting underneath you. It can feel chaotic, even a little frustrating.
But imagine this. What if you had a teammate who could just handle the grunt work, the boring stuff? Someone who could sharpen your insights and free you up to do what you do best. Think bigger, bolder, and more creatively. Well, that's exactly the promise of AI when you know how to use it.
So, here's our game plan for this explainer. First, we'll talk about what it actually means to have AI on your team. Then, we'll walk through 5 key stages where it can make a huge difference, from brainstorming to stress testing your own plans. And we'll wrap up by touching on the really important stuff: the ethics of leading with AI.
Okay, so before we jump into the specific prompts, it's really crucial to understand why this whole shift is happening. I mean, what is it that separates the managers who get amazing results with AI from those who are just kind of playing with it?
Well, it turns out research from LEK Consulting is pretty crystal clear on this. The number one thing that makes AI adoption successful isn't the tech itself, it's having a clear, dominant strategic vision. You can see it right here. Successful adopters prioritize this almost twice as much. So it's not about just having the tool, it's about knowing exactly what you want that tool to do for you.
So let's reframe how we think about this. AI is not some threat coming for your job, it's your co-pilot. It's there to handle the tedious, repetitive analysis so you have more time and energy to focus on the stuff that humans are great at: the vision, the leadership, and, making that final gut instinct call. It's your most tireless teammate.
Okay, let's get practical. Every great strategy kicks off with an idea. But we all know that feeling, right? Staring at a blank whiteboard, the pressure is on. How can AI help you just get past that initial creative panic?
This is where AI just excels. It's like a creative spark plug. You can ask it for totally fresh business models, tell it to analyze what your competitors are whispering about, or even get it to game out different future scenarios to really get your team's creative gears turning.
And just look at how simple this can be. Instead of a vague, "Hey, what should we do next year?" a prompt like this forces a structured, creative answer. You instantly get 3 very different stories to react to. And just like that, you've completely sidestepped that dreaded blank page paralysis.
Okay, so let's say your brainstorm was a huge success. Awesome! But now you're drowning in a digital mountain of notes, random ideas, and opinions. The next big challenge is finding the actual signal in all of that noise.
And this is AI's superpower: synthesis. I mean, you can literally dump hundreds of customer reviews or pages of messy meeting notes into it and just ask, what are the key themes here? It's like having a genius intern who can turn a chaotic wall of sticky notes into a coherent summary instantly.
Now, this is where it gets really, really powerful. Just think about it for a second. A task that could take you or your team days, plowing through some dense 50-page industry report, is now a single question. This frees you up to act on the insights, not spend all your time just digging for them.
So you've got your big ideas. You've boiled them down into a clear strategy. But let's be real. The best strategy in the world is totally useless if it just sits in a shared drive unread. The next hurdle is communication.
Think of AI as your co-writer here. It can whip up the first draft of your strategic plan, help you shrink it down into a punchy 1-paragraph summary for the C-suite, and, this is huge, it can help you translate all that technical jargon for a wider audience. A simple prompt like this is an absolute game changer. It can instantly build a bridge over that massive communication gap between, say, your tech teams and your sales teams, making sure everyone gets the why behind the what. So you have a plan. It's well written and everyone's on board. You might think you're finished, but the smartest leaders I know do one more thing. They try to break their own strategy before the market does it for them.
This is where you can use AI as your personal devil's advocate. It has no feelings to hurt, no hidden agenda. You can ask it for the brutally honest truth. Poke holes in my logic. Tell me what risks I've missed. Show me a completely different way to get to my goal.
This is the key, right here. Asking a direct, challenging question like this invites the AI to be your sparring partner, to stress test your thinking for you.
It lets you confront all the potential failures in a safe, private space, long before you have to face them out in the real world.
Okay, we've covered a lot of the tactical how-tos, but using these powerful tools effectively also means we have to lead with them responsibly. And this isn't some separate, fuzzy topic. It's a core part of the job of managing with this new capability.
The future of great leadership isn't about choosing one side or the other. It's about this powerful collaboration between human intuition and AI-powered insights. Your emotional intelligence, your vision, your knack for navigating team dynamics, those are uniquely human skills. AI just provides the data and analysis to make those human skills even sharper and more effective.
So, as a manager, what does this look like in the real world? Well, experts from places like Harvard Business School point to a few key guardrails to keep on your radar. You need to be asking, what data is this trained on, so you can watch out for baked-in bias. You have to be absolutely rigorous about data privacy and security, no question. And you need to be mindful of which voices the tool might be amplifying to make sure you're still getting the full diverse picture from your team. This is just the new work of management.
And really, that's the bottom line. AI is an incredibly powerful partner. It can analyze, it can summarize, it can challenge you, but it cannot replace your judgment, your values, or your vision. The final call, the ultimate responsibility, that is still all yours.
So there you have it. You've got a framework, you've got concrete prompts to start using AI as a real strategic partner today. The only question left is, where are you going to begin? What's that first, bold, challenging, or wildly creative question you're going to ask it?